Alright, so we're doing another Vanessa in free play. We're going to try and get our 10 wins. And if we can get those 10 wins, we get a free rank ticket. Which I will probably end up playing if I do end up getting another rank ticket. Just for the sake of content. I'm going to take the Long John. When you win with it, it gains more damage, and it wins pretty much every PvE fight early on. Sure. We'll take a narwhal too. A narwhal and a seashell. I'm gonna go for the drone because it would be really funny to get 2 Long Johns. Or more crit. Gotta get through the early slow fights. Hopefully, when it slows down a little bit, it makes a little bit more sense. Like as the picture fills up, that's the cooldown. Other items can slow that cooldown or make it faster or freeze it entirely. Building damage on the Long John. Always good. Let's go for maybe crit skills. More damage. When you buy a weapon, increase more damage. Sure. We love damage. And we love free max HP. I feel like this is a pretty good day 1 for Vanessa. I think we're going to be trying to acquire as many weapons as possible to speed up our damage gain. They got the 3 regen. We're going to have slow. I think we do enough damage. Can you sell items or tokens? Yes. Every item you get has a sell value. It's essentially a shop simulator for a lot of the game. It's a shop simulator, and then you sit back and watch and see what your items do. Like, it could probably be text-based. And just show up with a you win or you lose. But that would take away from the casino elements. It would take away from the flashy lights. Because this is a game that intends to go free to play. Let's go with the crit chance. I guess we'll go for loot items. Burn? That's not good. So if you noticed, I just sold my gland. Something you never want to hear a patient say as a doctor. It's a terrible joke. But it's making me laugh. I think we can fight the Covetous Thief. So most of this game is fighting set fights that you know, or at least like half of this game is. The other half is the... They chuckled. Thank you, my ego. My ego can only take so much. But yeah, a lot of what you're trying to learn is the PvE stuff so that you can make more optimal decisions for your long term. It starts out pretty complicated, and then as you learn the systems, it simplifies. Let's do monster loot. Cooldown? Yes. Yes! Quick, what's 0.06% of 10? Don't do that math. I already know. Don't do it. It's a joke. We'll continue to get regen. Long John with regen. We do need to get XP soon. We're pretty slow. I think a lot of builds will blow us out of the water on this one. Really depends on if we crit. The 6 regen is quite a bit. How do they get a gold seashell? This is a battle of the regen. The slow hitting our big DPS is not great, but it's fine. The switchblade for them is going crazy, but we brought it home. We're getting free gold from Concealed Dagger too. I think we're gonna get a weapon. Switchblade? That's not very good for what we've got going on. Maybe we could do this? I don't like it, but it'll work. More crit chance? Yes, please. Can I get another Long John, perhaps? I think I'm gonna take the Honing Steel, too. Not quite what we're looking for. Although slow could be good for us. I like it more than that. Let's get our multicast on our narwhal. I think the switchblade is better than the honing steel for the narwhal, and we'll just sharpen our long john. I think we have enough damage here. Give me a fiery cutlass, please. I'm asking so nicely. Don't you have things that buff the left weapon? You're right. That's why I was gonna put the narwhal there. See, you already barely know the game and you can backseat me. I say that jokingly and aware that I need it. Please, assist me. Arbalist? Okay. This, I believe, is the best method. You know what? I'm not confident in sharpening our long john. I feel like the long john scales well enough anyways. Let's roll and see if we can get anything that we're looking for, like a star chart. More crit, more CDR? Yes, please. The only synergy you saw. I need to actually remember to be buying and selling our cheap weapons right now too, because everything gets more expensive in the late game. More crit chance. Charge your items. I think I'm gonna take the charge. Snoopy. Let's see what they're rocking. They're definitely leveled more than I am. The corrosive toxins, the crit freeze. Yeah, we're not quite cutting through on this one. That's okay. It happens. We need a little bit more damage. Or something to slow them down enough that we can get our long shot hits in. We'll take income. Every day you earn your income. Just to explain. Like it says +7 there.
What's up? Come on in.
I will take dock lines. I like the slow. It gives us more runway for Long John to get big. We're pretty pot committed to that. First time you fall below half health, haste your items. Let's try hasting our items. I will sharpen my Long John actually. We will sell the concealed dagger. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. I think that haste will make a big difference for us. More CDR on dock lines. Okay. We take the fights that we think that we can win. Even if they're not the greatest. I would probably like multi-tool the most here. That's why we try and get crit. Doing 600 damage with a crit is pretty good. Why, kitty? She just yawned so cutely. Haste your items for 4 seconds. That's exactly what we're looking for. Let's get some free HP. Seems good. Your weapons have more crit based off of how many weapons you have. Or your items. Okay. Well, I don't have any gold. She's still crinkling her wrapping paper. What a silly cat. Let's see if we can keep cranking out wins. When I say cranking out, I mean specifically like, you know those pennies at Disneyland? Those penny stretchers? That's what I mean. We're putting in the elbow grease. Just the mental elbow grease, I should say. We're putting in the mental elbow grease. Upgrade our Long John again. Yes, please. More damage, More scaling. It's a good cycle. We can definitely get rid of the narwhal and the switchblade. Crank achieved. Ooh, submarine. Sure, what if we got a submarine? You know the movie We Bought a Zoo? Honey, we bought a submarine. Do I want? I do want the extra CDR on submarine. I think this is enough that we can fight the hardest fight here. So we're gonna send it. The crit chance, it's just so good. The haste on the Long John. If we can win these, we can win it against most other people. I would like it if we could get Petrifying Gaze to assist with our bold under pressure. Feeding our Long John, becoming more powerful than ever. Small items? I think we're just gonna eat chocolate. I didn't expect Submarine to do so much work either. Upgrading our submarine? Okay.
This will inspire the crew.
That's pretty good. Slow skills? We have slows. First time you use a large item. Or first time, I think the freeze is more useful here. Although the net launcher is very useful. I think freeze. And it's a dually. We hate seeing a dually. Because they do 600 poison in 3 seconds. Not very engaging to play against. Oh look, there it is. That's the build. That's the build that they're going for. All of the particle effects are going off at once. This game also has a memory leak issue. And I forgot to restart it after that last run. After this run, we're gonna take a short bathroom break and I will reboot the game as well. But we beat the dually. Long John continues to get big. I think we go for large items to try and make Submarine better. Do you have to restart every game? Usually about every other game, yeah. The memory... This game is in early beta. The memory leak issue is... It's pretty bad. That's the nicest way I can put that. I think I'm gonna go large. We could go tropical island. We could also try and go Crow's Nest Long John. Or Crow's Nest Submarine even. Buy more RAM, Fivehead. So true. I think we go with... No, I like what we're doing. I think it's interesting. I know I could go for Tropical Island. I could go for Crow's Nest, and I could go for Cannonade, but I'd have to sell things that I don't necessarily want to sell yet. Waste of a shop. Let's get monster loot. We spend 8 gold here. We usually get more than 8 gold back. And the CDR is so good. Remove the CDR from that. Currently it's programmed so that it will do the CDR reduction. I may be mistaken about this, but I believe that the CDR of whatever it currently has is what applies for when you do cooldown reduction items or like your level up bonuses. So you gotta make sure to essentially maximize your cooldown before you try and sell. That way it reduces. It increases before it reduces because the bigger percentage rule. I'm not sure if I explained that properly. I'm not somebody that's good at explaining big technical. Yeah, increase your percentage effect. Maximize your dividends. That's probably the best, most eloquent way to put that. Crane? Crane kind of goes crazy. It gains percentage damage if you use large items or medium items. And our build is just medium and large items. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Reduce the cooldown of your stuff by 15%. Sorry, 10%. Less health than your opponent, more crit chance. Let's try just reducing aquatic item cooldown. Sure, upgrade our dock lines. We're pretty committed to this. Our star chart could be better, but I don't know. I know that Crane goes crazy in the right hands. Do I have the right hands? That is the question. Let's see if it's enough. The dually players. They're always there. It's burn dually too. Okay, the crane is not quite the damage we're looking for. It certainly helped, but it took 2 rounds for it to even scale up to 1,000 right now. It might be better if we had katana and more cooldown reduction.
Do you have any really small things?
Yeah, I don't think I care about it. I think that the haste from the potion, the extra CDR, and the crit chance is just better for Submarine and Long John. Crane plus weapon seems bad synergy. Yeah, the Long John is just not for that. The Captain's Wheel, though. The Captain's Wheel Submarine. Hasting? Yeah, let's try it.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
The CDR from Star Chart is negligible compared to permanent haste, I think. And the energy potion hasting everything else also seems pretty good. Vanessa's amulet is bugged currently. Love that. Let's fight Thug. All of his items are good. We would ideally like the Thieves Guild medallion. Okay, we have big haste now. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
Toxic brass knuckles. Ew. Throw those in the bin. It is pretty bonkers. We do some pretty big damage. If we could get more crit, which I'm not sure if I want to give up 177 HP or whatever. I think it would just be 177. The extra damage. Let's do it. I'm talking about it. Let's do it. More XP and money, please. We'll take free monster loot. Or free money from monster loot, I should say. More CDR. More shield for our submarine. Our offensive and defensive item. 2.4, 8.3. Okay.
You should know. I'm a
We're going pretty crazy here. The slow? Okay. They're leaned pretty heavily into the slow meta. But we do have haste and big crits. Which is all you need
I think
at the end of the day.
but I think
Let's go for small items. Maybe we could get Silencer wouldn't give us the CDR, but it would give us extra damage, which would benefit Submarine a lot.
size pollutes the brain.
We're looking to replace our energy potion anyways. I want this game. Don't worry, it'll be free soon. You don't need to worry about that.
Fire's remorse never. Be remorseful.
I'm sorry that I may have introduced you to a habit-forming game. I do not intend any harm. I think the Jite is better than the Silencer. So we're just gonna stick with that. Give me another submarine.
I shall fight.
Not quite. I'm gonna dance with the one that brought me. We've got Submarine Long John. That's where we're at. That's where we're going. Let's try Joyful. Let's try and make sure that we're not frozen very much. Continue to build our haste with Water Wheel. The slows that we get. Jite is pretty minimal, but it does continue to keep us on pace. Maybe the haste potion is slightly better.
Not even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
More crit chance? Only 3% CDR. I think we take the crit chance and damage. Can we get another Long John? I think we're looking for a stellar 1 slot. I don't think Jite is our finisher here. Even still.
Welcome in, huh? What can I get you?
Torpedo could be really silly. But we'd have to get rid of our dock lines, which would be extra scaling damage. No. Again, we dance with the one that brought us.
You need a buy, someone else finds it. It all
I'm gonna sell this crane. It's taking up inventory slots. And my brain space. Let's keep upgrading on our submarine.
every item finds its value.
More damage, more shield.
My fight isn't with you.
And we hope for crits.
I may be young,
We fish for them
but
even.
I've seen my share of storms.
With our aquatic items. The healing submarine. The crits for them too. There's a lot going on here.
Like my crew says at the bar,
We have enough damage to get through though. Love to see it.
bravery
That brings us to a silver win. If we get to 10 wins, we get a free rank ticket and that's it. A pat on the back. I think I want to spend money on HP. I've been spending my HP. Let's get it back. We'll go to JJ, see if we have any knockout 1 slots. I kind of like the economy port. No. Only bronze tier? That's not good econ. I think I want to fight weapons platform. I think I have the chutzpah for it. My game, she's very sick. She's very leaky in the memory department.
over already.
A first Aiden. Now that is actually the knockout item I was looking for. That is a heal and a haste, and the crit can heal, or the heal can crit. Shorter cooldown than energy potion. That's what we're looking for. We go for more crit chance. We go for skills because those are what define the runs for us. 20% cooldown. I think we have to go for more crit. It is just necessary. To pay money for chocolate. And we'll keep sending it along.
Go ahead, undead.
I'm pretty surprised that we've been winning as much as we have with this one. The Long John has been treating us well. Oh, that's a big... Those are big poisons. And freezing my big damage dealer is not good for me. Aha Blast. Very true. That's a lot of poison. 348 per second? Is that enough for us to win? Holy! By 50 HP. Buying those chocolates actually got us that win. Sheesh. You love to see that. Let's go for gold tiers. See if there's anything that knocks our socks off. Tropical Island is just too good of an econ purchase to ignore. I think I'll hold on to the extract for now. I don't think anything else does it for us. No. The kids are attempting to convince me chocolate is good for you. Yeah. Cousin Mitchell told you that it was good. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. At least not fully. It's very unfortunate that we cannot afford any of these because they are quite good. When you use a large item, slow 4 items for 5 seconds. Well, I just bought this tropical island. Does that give me the... No, I'd still be 1 short. No, we're gonna go. I think Harrow is good for us. More crit chance, please. Flat damage would also be acceptable. My game is very leaky. Much like a boat that is not fully sealed. We're quite leaky here. A katana? Upgrade your leftmost item. We're gonna go with the submarine. I think it benefits the most. It's a good looking sub. Good damage. Crazy CDR. We love to see that. Let's take max HP for the day. Take a rare chance. Enter the Thieves Guild. I've never seen that. Double your income. Grab everything from the vault. I would like to grab everything from the vault. Okay. We can upgrade these things too? What does that upgrade it to? 20? I think it's more gold efficient to just sell our spare change. The bar of gold, it was fine, but everything else we want to be buying and selling individually. Yeah, that gave us a lot of money. Let's send it. Money doesn't win you battles, but it does make sure that you're in a good spot for them. 264 damage katana. Holy. Can you upgrade more than once? Yes. Each upgrade goes to a different tier, and you need 2 of each tier to upgrade to the next tier. It stops out at diamond. Oh, the crit trebuchet, just short on our long john. That 200 damage katana really did do work. Let's see if we can get anything interesting here. Figurehead? Damage? No, none of that's interesting. A haste item? Sure. Rocket boots? Okay. That's 4 seconds of haste every time it gets used? That's pretty good. Let's fight Trash Titan too. Give me Juggler. Charging Submarine would be pretty crazy. Thank you for the crit, Long John. The 32%, 1 and 3. More crit? I think I'm going to take the Sharpening Stones to help with our shield. Boost up our Submarine a little bit. Sharpen it up. I guess I want free regen? We do take skills. All skills are great for us. 20% I don't think is enough. When you freeze, your items gain more crit. When you use a non-weapon, a weapon gains haste. Yeah. That seems pretty good. We have non-weapons. Permanent haste.
You should know, I'm a legend. My fight isn't with you.
The net launcher. Oh. My game is very sick and I can't see what's actually happening because of it. We're also getting crit for pretty big numbers. 35%. Trebuchet crit.
Bring her about. I've got another salvo.
That's another win in the books. Barely eked it out. The shield from Submarine really does do a lot. Is haste a buff or does it? It's just a buff. It actually halves the cooldown. Essentially, while it is under the effect of haste, you can treat it like the cooldown is going twice as fast. Another tropical island? Sure. Buy a second tropical island.
Will inspire the crew.
Does haste from different sources stack? The duration stacks. That's the extent to which it stacks. Unfortunately. I think First Aiden is still good enough to keep. I guess we'll take a temp boost. We'll take more max HP. We'll fight Lord of the Wastes because we want more crit. And anything that he can give us is good, like heavy weaponry, a genie lamp. That's pretty much the extent to that. He's also the toughest, and we can just completely decimate him. The crits. The genie lamps. You love to see that. We go more damage. More sharpening stones for our submarines. Our tropical island giving us even better stats too. Let's go Genie Town. And we just wish for max HP. Medium and large. I think we would want a captain's wheel upgrade, I guess.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
We could go for Crow's Nest. A Crow's Nest pivot would be interesting. Lifesteal Longjean. Docklines. Hasting. Now, again, we dance with the one that brought us, and this build has been fun. Sniper rifle, definitely too late. Let's go gumballs. Pretty minor boosts for us, but even just +1 damage, a little bit of shield. We have the gold that we can get away with it. I am gonna buy all 10 gumballs, even if it takes forever with my leaking memory. I think that we could have a little bit too much haste. I don't know what we would replace though currently, because I don't think Tropical Island will cut the mustard on that. Let's see if we win or lose this one. We'll go from there.
You should know.
That will be the decider on how we pivot, if we pivot. Oh no, it's Monitor Lizard. It cuts right through my stuff. Also, all of the freezes, freezing everything immediately. My memory leaking. I don't think I can do enough damage to stop this. I don't cut through. This is what happens when you do 2 runs back to back. Get to the end of the second one and you're like, oof. Freezing my FPS, freezing my ability to look at the game. So we're on our luck, or our 0 prestige, our first failsafe. Poison. I guess let's poison our submarine because we use it so much. Only 3 poison too? That's no good. Well, might as well upgrade that. 6 poison. Let's go for more CDR or scrap. Let's go scrap.
Ships may sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
Just that much more. Doing this much damage and gaining that much shield every 2.4 seconds is good. Or at least solidly middling. Large items, slow items. Take it. We will take it. Sells poison items? Let's see. What have you got? Nothing I actually want. Unfortunate. Do I beat District? Do I do damage fast enough? I don't think I do. So let's do Harrow. I would like that crit. There we go. More damage for the Long John.
A spineless
Bayonet? No
gentleman.
thank you. Small items, I guess?
I could never debase my haggle.
I'll buy... I have money. I'll buy the stuff that I can get away with using as just an upgrade for my submarine. Alright. Sure. Give me more HP, please. 500 max HP. Love that. Quizler. They're level 10? What does buying to sell do? I have a skill that specifically gives me more damage when I buy something, so I buy it in order to sell it. Shipwreck. Multicast. Holy. Heavy submarine, and it slows. It has multicast and slow. Oh my god. I don't think I actually win this one. I think they brought us to their level. Yeah, that's just too much shield. Wow. I was not expecting to be outclassed to this extent. Great job, Quizler. Very unfortunate to lose something that I thought was so close and so assured. Maybe I should have pivoted a little bit. I don't know what I could have done. That's for the people in post to consider. I had fun with that, though. I had a lot of fun with that.